Well, Troconis stood in front of a Stanford judge here at the courthouse today for less than a minute as he granted a motion that she filed from prison.
State versus Michelle Troconis.
Michelle Troconis on the docket at Stanford Superior Court, this time appearing with a Spanish interpreter and a representative from the public defender's office.
Just asking that the application be granted today, Your Honor, and that the Legal Services Unit in Hartford be appointed, please.
The judge granting the motion, allowing Troconis to be represented by a public defender as she starts the appeals process.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Troconis was sentenced to 14.5 years in prison back in May after a jury found her guilty of conspiracy to commit murder, among other charges, for her role in the death and disappearance of Jennifer Farber-Dulos. Prosecutors say Troconis worked with her then-boyfriend, Fotis Dulos, to kill his estranged wife and cover it up. For the last 5 years, Troconis, her family, and her former attorneys have maintained her innocence, making it clear they'd be appealing. But after her conviction, Troconis filed this paperwork from prison saying, quote, "I cannot pay the fees, costs, and expenses of an appeal. I am indigent, and I cannot afford to hire an attorney." Now, we looked into what it takes to qualify for a public defender in Connecticut. The state's website explains defendants without any dependents must make no more than $33,885 per year in order to use a public defender. Since Troconis has a daughter, that threshold is raised to nearly $46,000 a year. Now, Troconis still remains at the York Correctional Institution in Niantic. She's expected back here in court in September for a separate contempt charge brought against her during her trial. We're live here in Stanford tonight. Julia LeBlanc, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.